Bienvenidos al capítulo 15 de Red Dead Redemption. Ahorita no me acuerdo en qué me quedé, pero a ver, veamos qué pasa.
Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
¿Dónde está José?
Roads, sir.
¿Por qué pedo? ¿Por qué traigo un güey? Ah, ya me acordé.
Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Estamos llevándole un capturado a este carnal. ¿Y ya vamos a llegar o qué, chavo?
They've been fighting with the Grays for as
Pues
long
vamos
as
a
I can
dejarlo ahí,
remember.
camine.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
¿Y ya? Yo creo que iban a platicar más tiempo.
We're gonna bear left here.
Ah, va. Pues tú guíame. Ditch le pidió a la banda que no use armas o cause problemas. ¿Pero por qué me salió eso? ¿Ya estoy cerca del pueblo? Ah, sí. Creo que sí. ¡Ay, un caballo! Ah, mira. Ay, qué gusto se ve ese caballo.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Sigue a
Up there on
Archbald.
your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
Salon
Very
Rhodes.
reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry
Ya
him
que,
in for
güey.
me?
Che vato, huevón. Todo que te ayuda a capturarlo,
This way.
me pones a entregarlo.
Hey, fellas.
Espero que me pague ese perro.
Mr. Gray!
We got him.
Chal.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big
¿Quién
misunderstanding.
es ese güey?
However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a
McIntosh.
real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Guácala.
Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Ese güey. No sé ni por qué lo libramos, no, ni lo reconozco.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out
Hosea.
about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Sí, como sea.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Pues vamos.
Sure, why not?
Chinga su madre la América.
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Esperemos. Ay, no. Puro sureño encuerado. Eso solo significa que la endogamia predomina aquí. Y eso hace muchos pedos. Ah, su caballo está bien bonito. Pero es albino, ¿no? No blanco. Creo que tiene los ojos rojos o morados. Tal vez son azules.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Pues vámonos, Osha. Súbete a tu pinche caballo. Al plateado.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes
Trelawney.
everyone for
Me suena,
something,
no sé por
but
qué.
his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Tal vez. ¿Y Trelawney?
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
Payasos.
What a terrible thought.
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. It's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Órale, va. Ay, qué pedo. Chingas, madrín, cálmate. Ay, que la verga, nada más le piqué una vez. Ahí está. Ah, necesita una cepillada, mi caballito.
You good,
Como
girl?
dijo Vladimir, una cepillada ya. Mi mierda. Tranquis, feo.
In front of you.
¿Tienes al lado de nuestra casa?
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Ahí están los botes. ¿Pero qué? ¿Vamos a pescar o a investigar otra cosa turbia y sospechosa?
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Pues vamos.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're
Chale.
still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
¿Cómo hago eso, Don?
But what about stupid luck? Good fish.
Ah, con X.
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
No más, vamos volando. Como pedos.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Al parecer creo que ya está, ¿no?
Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk.
No les
That's
mierdas.
when you catch the best fish. We should use a lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then.
Directo
You
al
heard
pez.
the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Ay, me pica el brazo.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
There he is. You got a bite there, Arthur. Nice, you hooked him.
Got one.
Ya picó uno.
Should have had that one.
Epa, 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 véngase para acá. Un poco ya pescó algo Dutch.
Something's nibbling. There we go. Damn it, I lost him.
Pobre tonto.
You're getting the hang of this.
Véngase, perro. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Un salmón? No, eso es no es tan rosa.
Not bad.
Trucha de cabeza de acero. Oh.
That'll grill up
Vámonos.
nice.
Hey,
Como
Jose,
dijo Vladimir,
you remember
una
that time
Ay,
we
qué
sent
tonto.
Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh,
Hasta el
yeah.
cielo.
You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market,
Véngase pa'
and
acá, peceso.
Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
You hooked him.
Así es, desde hace rato.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was.
Wesley
Real miserable
es el
bastard, but he loved
amigo
to
de
fish.
Harry Potter.
We go out all the
Harry
time.
Potter.
But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head.
Véngase pa'
Then
acá.
he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say,
Listo,
Wesley,
otro de esos.
that was nice of you.
Hey, look at this beauty.
1 kilo.
There
A
you
la
go.
madre, casi
Well
2 kilos de
done, Arthur.
pescado.
They can
Sopas.
grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper
Chale, no he
went and
leído lo
scoffed
que
a
dice
lot.
porque estoy
You
concentrado
never had
pescando.
control of that dog.
Véngase pa' acá.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe
Venga,
spots picked out to
venga,
lie low in
pues.
New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way
Todo
it
menso
should
estaba
be.
poniendo el dedo en el
Somehow
gatillo
the
y
desert makes you
ni
feel
siquiera era necesario.
closer to the
Nada más me
sky.
dolía la mano.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Ya te tengo, pinche pez. Ah, sí se ve más grande.
Did I ever tell you my mother's
Ay,
buried
mira,
in
es un bagre.
Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only
Lubia,
found out
chavos.
from an uncle of mine
Lubia de boca
years
grande.
later. Last I knew, she was
Bueno,
still outside
qué bueno que no sé
Philadelphia.
de peces. Si no me
I left
habría
home at 15 and didn't see her
decepcionado de
again.
mí mismo. De mí
She and I didn't always
mismo.
see eye to eye. I wasn't
No
always a
más.
very obedient
En el
child.
lugar
I
perfecto.
can only
Tiri.
imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
You got a bite?
Véngase para acá. Parece que estoy haciendo de DJ con los sticks. Cánsate, perro, cánsate. Mejor para mí. Órale para el otro lado. Órale para el otro lado. Ya no se ve tan grandote este pez. De hecho sí se ve chiquito.
Good job, Arthur.
Otro del cabeza de fierro. Ah, pues mira,
Worth keeping that one.
10 gramos menos. Ah, no, 100. ¿Ya nos vamos o qué, chavos? Como que ya hace el hambre, ¿no? A ver, para allá arriba. Para el cielo, ahí te va. ¡Fum! Hombre, para su casa.
Arthur's got a bite.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
Véngase para acá, pinche pez. Pinche peso. Órale, perro, órale. Peleale. Si no, no cuenta. Véngase para acá. Voy a estornudar. Ay, que se me sale la comida. Ay, está medio frío. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde, pinche pez? ¿Dónde? Véngase para acá. Ahí viene, pinche pez. Se ve igual chiquito.
Not bad, Arthur.
Pero pues ya llevo 4, no como estos tontos que llevan 0. Tucha de cabeza de acero. Ah, igual del
Keeping
mismo
that one,
tamaño.
eh?
Obvio. Si no lo estoy pescando para verlos. Ah, yo quería pescar del otro lado. Pues no,
Looks like you got a
pónganse un
bite, Arthur.
podcast, ¿no?
Fish on the line, Arthur.
He's gone, Arthur.
Ah, se me
Try
fue,
it
no
again.
más, qué mamada.
He got the better of you, I'm afraid.
Cállate, cacas. Tú no llevas ni uno, perro. Hoy te va. Entonces, a seducir a los pececingos. Nunca he pescado de verdad, ¿verdad?
You got something biting, Arthur. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Véngase pa' acá. Puede que este esté grande, no sé por qué lo siento. Siento que también es el último. Epa, epa, ¿para dónde? Vente para acá, chavo. Vente para el otro lado. Ahí está. Ahorita se me puede ir. Pero en él. Ahí está. Véngase para acá. Me costó un poquito más, pero igual se ve
There you
chiquito.
go. That's a nice one.
Ah, otro de esos. ¿Cómo se llaman? Lubias, algo así. Lubina. Eso.
Make sure you
Lo
don't forget
confundí con
about
Lubia.
that and let it rot in the bag.
Ya vámonos, chavos, ¿no?
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
Como que
You
ya
ain't
se
been
hambre.
chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
¿Y los caballos, güeyes?
About the horses.
Well, they'll
Ah,
find
justo
their
eso.
way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay.
What will we do with the drunken sailor?
Alright, I
What
got
will we
one
do
for
with the
you.
drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor?
Ask that gal to give me some.
Ask that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done.
Qué rara canción.
I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Tater got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good.
Estos
But you
juguetes.
know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Uy, sí.
Of course!
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, that is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this ground.
Wrong.
We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance
A mí se me
this
hace
round,
curioso
around,
cómo
around.
se ven
And he that is a
un
bully
botecito
boy,
ahí nada
come
más.
pledge me on
Todo
this
chiquito. Hablando de reta.
Oh, bravo!
Bravo.
Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much.
Indeed not.
Viejos celosos. Oh, nomás ya me cansé, botos. Ya bájense a la verga, ¿no? Ah, sí puedo comer. Ah, ya vamos a llegar.
All right. I think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Pues bueno. Ah, nomás si traigo unos peces ahí.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Oye, mi brother, si son míos. Hijo de su madre.
I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
No me estés chingando
What do you
ahorita.
want? Don't be like that. Just a few bucks, and I'm short. Get lost. Well, I'll go try someone with a heart. You do that.
I'm just saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting. Fixated on this pucker one.
Ay, creo que ya acabó, nada más estamos caminando con este
Did
güey.
they do things
Ah, caray, ¿y
differently
esa
in the
señora? ¿Dónde
Navy?
salió?
Yeah.
Say whatever you damn well
A
please, but
la
I
madre,
tell
qué
you, if I
cuchillote.
don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand.
Sopas, se van a pelear.
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Ay, esos frijoles están flotando.
Stood there laughing and crying, and rather than kill me, they took me and got me some food.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your
Bueno,
damn mouth, you crazy
grasita.
goddamn fishwife! Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Ad are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure.
Vamos a ir a
Here's
ligar.
my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess.
Córtate la
You coming with
verga.
me then, woman?
Písale, písale.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Pero bueno, eso será en el siguiente capítulo.